YouTube, it is August 3rd. August 3rd. We're back into the shop today. And we are going to, let me kind of bring this in a little bit here. So today we are going to, it's an exciting day. It's an exciting day. We're going to skin the rudder. Now, granted, we're just mocking it up. But, mocking up is very important. It kind of lets us see, the process of putting things together, work out our issues of assembling it. Now, I have the match drilled kit, and Van says that you can take it right out of the box and put it together. But I still like to mock the parts up to make sure that everything, and to kind of work out in my little head, well, not so little head, but little brain, the process. And so we're gonna skin it today, take a look at it, go through that. We're gonna get the leading edge out from the kit. I gotta dig that out. I do have a tool coming from Cleveland Aircraft that's gonna help me with the leading edge, and we'll talk about that in a little bit when we get to that point and stuff. But it's a big day. We're gonna put some skins. It's gonna look like a rudder, but then we gotta take it all apart and get it ready for, we gotta dimple and paint. But at least today, at the end of the day, we will have it skinned and ready to go. So like always, this plane's not gonna build itself, so I'll see you in a bit. All right, YouTube, so here we go. Today, like I said, we're gonna put the skin on. This is low tech, so here's the skin. And then here's the trailing edge, and this is the trailing edge. And as you guys can maybe see, it's wedged, pie shaped, kind of wedged, thicker on this end, thinner on this end. Now, what I was going to tell you, what I ordered from Cleveland Supply, and it should be here in a couple days. Each one of these holes has to be countersunk. The problem is that, see how that's, because that's on an edge, and let me turn it this way so you can see it. To get that straight, to get the countersink to be perpendicular to the piece and not to the table. Move my hand over there. There is a jig that you can put this in, and it will line this up or make this straight so it's actually perpendicular like that instead of at an angle. And that will allow when we countersink these, because we got to countersink on both sides, so when we countersink them, it's perpendicular to the piece. And so that is coming from Cleveland Aircraft. Any of the RV10 part suppliers or tool suppliers has it. I just got mine from Cleveland. You probably could have got from Plain Tool Supply, any of those. So that is coming, but that will not keep us from mocking it up. That is what final assembly when we dimple everything, and that's that will be the next step, second or third step. So there's a process. This is a rough length. There is when it goes in to it like that, and that's where the edge comes together. If you remember on the other piece, it was basically a clam shell where it was attached and it went together. Well, these are two separate pieces, and this is the leading edge. This leading edge also gets my chemical comment. This gets sealed with you can either use an adhesive tape, or you can use a Pro Seal, which is used for gas tanks. It's kind of a gooey, stinky mess. They use it for sealing gas tanks. I'm going to use the Pro Seal because I was told that is more flexible and will last the longest and stuff. So we'll get into that. We're not going to do that today, but just letting you know that's coming down the pipe. So with that being said, I have the skins over there on the other table. I'm going to lay out the foam mattress so I don't mess it up on this table here. And then we are going to start skinning the plane. We're going to put the skins on and just kind of go through the mock-up there. All right. Well, YouTube, And, you know, one of the things I asked myself when I started to do this vlog, putting the this plane together, is what did I want to share my mistakes? And to be honest with you, yeah, you need to. You got to share your mistakes and your successes. There's no doubt about that. And I have to tell you, remember that old adage, measure twice, cut once. Remember that? Remember how they used to tell you that? Measure twice, cut once. Well, I have to tell you, I failed to do that on this one. So this stiffener needed to be 11 holes long. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know it's not right because if you look at all the other stiffeners, there is a hole. So what I did is I measured on this side of the hole instead of this side. So because you're a quarter back behind, about 6 millimeter behind the hole is what you're supposed to have. And what I did is I cut in front of the hole. So I called Vans and they are shipping out a new one for me. And they have to break a bundle. These actually, they don't have these in individual pieces. They come as a bundle, and they're willing. It tells you how great Vans is. They're willing to break a bundle to ship just one of these. And if you remember right from my other videos, just one piece that you have to cut. So I am officially dead in the water. There's not much I can do because I've got to skin this in order to get the to go on to the next step. I have to skin it to make sure everything lines up. This is why we skin the airplane, put the parts together, make sure things line up. Sure, I guess I could go ahead and get it skinned, take this piece out and just bypass it, but no, you got to do it right. And so I'll be waiting for Vans to get that piece to me, and then we will go from there. Yeah. What do you say? You know, it's just yeah, I don't know what, but you know what? It could be worse. I could have cut this guy wrong or cut another. I mean, this is I ordered some other pieces. If you guys remember, I broke a bolt off. I think it was like a $5 part, but now I'm being held up for about a week because I'm in Florida and Vans is in Oregon, so they're going to send it priority. Great group of people, but man, what a major screw up. But you know what? That's all part and parcel, of building an airplane. Yeah, that's what happens. And like I said, we need to measure twice, cut once, twice once. It's my own screw up, but that's just the name of the game. That's what we got to do. So we are dead in the water for the next 3-4 days until I get this replacement part in, and then we can continue on. Well, there you go, YouTube. YouTube is a noun. So, yeah, we don't like to admit that we make mistakes, especially on airplanes that we're building. So, but it's a good process. You know, I was thinking about it, and like I said, I could have just easily, through the magic of video, edited it out and stuff. But no, you need to see the mistakes. You need to see because I learned from them. And you also see the process. And I think it's very good because eventually this plane is going to have to be certified or worthiness certificate. And I want the inspector to know that we made mistakes, right? When everything's perfect, makes you a little nervous when you're inspecting something because no one's perfect. The last person they thought was perfect, we call him Jesus Christ, right? So, can I say person? Yeah, when he walked this earth. So, so the thing is that we got to, show our mistakes. It's very important. It's part of, it's what it's called integrity and everything. So we we got to make mistakes, and we're going to make mistakes. We don't have to make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes, but we learn from them. And that is part of the process. I can tell you guys, a lot of people, why build an airplane? Airplane is building an airplane, flying an airplane is a process oriented activity. It is process oriented. And you learn that you're gonna make mistakes. And the whole idea, the reason why we go to flight school and you learn how to fly an airplane, an instructor once told me, he said, you spend about 10 hours learning how to fly an airplane. You spend the rest of the time learning how not to crash it. And so it's a process. It's steps by steps by steps. And you learn from that, right? And you build upon that. And, at my age, you would think I would learn the old adage, measure twice, cut once. But hey, we need to get a kick in the shorts every time. Or not every time, every once in a while. So, I now know, and we'll see how long it sticks in my head. But I need to QA a little bit better, and I need to slow down a little bit, and go through the process, and to make sure that I am building a quality product. That number one is safe. Number two, that I'm proud of, right? And number three, that I enjoy doing. So I don't like making mistakes. I can't say I enjoy doing that, but those are the three criteria, right? Safety first. I want to be proud of what I do, and I want to enjoy what I'm doing. And I will tell you, making a mistake is not enjoyment. It definitely meets the other two, though, by fixing it, and I know it's safe. So with that being said, you probably won't see me for about 3 days or 4 days. The part's not going to get here. It's coming from Oregon all the way to Florida, so it's who knows, right, when it will get here. They're going to try to get shipped out today, and then we'll reconvene, and I will see you then. But take care of yourself, and like always, hit that like button, subscribe, get notifications, do whatever. Leave your comments about the airplane. Leave them. I don't care about all the other stuff. If you have a comment that is pertained about the airplane itself, leave it, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But like always, God bless you guys. Be safe. Be smart. And, I know that there's a lot of fear going on in the world right now, a lot of angst, a lot of anxiety. Just do, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. It's not my position. But just do what you feel you need to do and take care of yourself. But like I said earlier, God bless you, and take care of yourself.